In today's episode, we're gonna take a look at 4 dark stories behind Disney animated movies. After a well-known story of 3 siblings traveling to Neverland side to side with never growing up Peter Pan, the studio released a sequel in 2002, this time with daughter of one of main characters from the previous part. In subsequent years, a series of movies was released about Peter's Pan friend, Tinkerbell. Despite so many productions, Disney neglected the topic of future of the lost boys that decided they do not want to grow up. In the original novel written by James Barrie, we can find a clue that says, "And when they seem to be growing up, which is against the rules, Peter thins them out." We cannot tell for sure if Peter was killing the lost boys when they became too old. However, this piece of text makes you wonder. Pocahontas was a typical story about falling in love. The story about Englishmen and Native American girl that fall in love with each other despite different views and language barriers was a favorite movie of many children. When Pocahontas' father kidnaps John Smith and plans to kill him, the girl saves him and decides to unite Englishmen with Native Americans. The true story, however, on which the animated movie was based, did not have a happy ending. John Smith came to America when he was over 30. Pocahontas at this time was somewhere between 10 and 12 years old, and they were never connected by romantic relationship. In reality, Pocahontas was kidnapped and forced to marry an Englishman, John Rolfe, to take on Christian religion and change her name to Rebecca. She died of unknown cause at the age of 20. Another animated movie, Beauty and the Beast, wasn't altered that much from the original text describing the story of a young, beautiful woman that falls in love with a prince that turned into beast. There are a couple differences between what we could have seen on the screen and the original story, like for example adding Gaston or introducing Belle's father as an inventor. One of the biggest changes was rejecting in Disney's interpretation 2 evil sisters of Belle. In the original story, Beast allows Belle to see her family for some time. However, when her sisters notice how well she lives, they've asked her to stay longer in hopes that when the Beast gets angry, he's going to eat Belle. In one version of this story, this has a tragic ending. When Belle doesn't come back to the castle for a given time, enraged Beast kills her. The Fox and the Hound tells a story about a fox named Todd and a hound named Copper that against animal instincts and pressure of the owners became friends. In Disney's adaptation, Todd saved his dog companion from a bear attack, and Copper saved the fox when his owner tried to kill him. After these events, the animals lived happily ever after, however apart from each other. It is not a happy ending resembling other Disney's animations. The original novel written by Daniel Mannix, however, is way more tragic. The hunter trained Copper to track the fox after the fox caused the death of another of his dogs. Copper chased Todd until the fox was exhausted, fell down and died. When the hunter after years winds up in a nursing home, he kills Copper with the shotgun. In today's episode, that's all. Let me know in the comments if you would like to hear about other dark Disney stories. Remember to subscribe using the button below. See you in the next episode.